Welcome to My Tai Gaming. We're continuing our campaign in Grand Tactician: The Civil War, playing the AOM mod as a Confederacy. Let's see, we left off. We've pulled our forces in the west back to around Fort Smith to regroup. And the last action of the last episode, the Army of Eastern Tennessee was defeated, or actually not even defeated. We won battles against these forces and then came up against an army about 2 to 3 times our size and are falling back. So with that, let's go ahead and continue to move forward. I'm going to go ahead and withdraw the Army of Eastern Tennessee back to Knoxville. Let's speed that up just a touch, and we'll pull back to here. Okay. I don't know if the Union are going to... Oh, hold up. We have... Who is moving? Army of Mississippi. Strength of 0. This is going to be interesting. See if they actually muster something. Looks like they just stopped in the middle of the river. Does that mean... Okay, so we're in Knoxville. We have the readiness. I want to go ahead and build a supply depot over here, just in case we build this force up. And it doesn't look like the Department of West Virginia has moved forward at all. Doesn't look like we're facing any threats over here. I almost want to send the, let's see, Memphis or Kentucky squadron. 33 guns, 17 guns. All right, let's send, I don't know if this is going to, 95 guns. Not worth it. Okay, my idea was going to be to send the Navy that way. Okay, looks like we've got some movement from Department of the West heading towards Illinois. I still want to kind of take on... So we've got these 3. So Maryland with 3,700. Let's see if I can pull up another one. 12,000, so that's 15,000. Come on, give me the... Nope. And 8,000, so 23,000. And right now I have 6,500 under Ewell, 52 under Jackson, 1,200 under Stewart. So we would need to call in probably Hill and Longstreet's divisions, maybe Johnson's division. Might even be interesting to advance to Grafton, since I doubt they have any forces there. So we'll move Johnson north to Beverly, Virginia. It shows these armies moving from time to time. All right, 2-year contracts for the Union. Let's see. Yeah, 1,000-man regiments. So that should give them an increase in men fielded. I would imagine we still do not have that ability. Yeah, we have 192 volunteers from Maryland and 84 from Arizona. And that's it. We're almost going to need to go to conscription to raise anything besides these forces. All right. Loring. What's the... still mustering. So we do have some regiments here. Arkansas. They came a long way. Okay. And, okay. 10,000 against 9,300. Okay. Army of Mississippi in 2 hours. That's the that's about... This is so confusing. Okay, so we're showing 99, and they have... Let's go over here. Okay, so we've got Department of Indianapolis, Department of the West, which was in Missouri, and the Army of Mississippi under Grant. Grant's the last one coming. And they have 10,000, or 15,000. Okay, we'll fight this. They're going to be slightly spread out. Department of Indianapolis is 183 men. Okay. Yeah, let's fight this. See what battle they give us for, or battle map for the Battle of Columbus, Kentucky. So we are now deploying. We are on the defensive, defending Hoedown bridges. We do have Spencer's Bay and Carver's Bay. I'm going to say that this is what will become Lake Cumberland area. But we have Leo Polk here, and I think we set up in this area, showing the Union coming down this road, so they do have the opportunity to flank behind us. Through the Lee House and then the Joyce and Hall House. I don't expect that to happen. I think they'll come straight for us down the Hoedown Road. And let's go ahead, back it up. Pillow, a fairly sizable division, 5,000 men, and then Chatham we'll put in the woods. It's actually, yeah, let's get the artillery under Marshall T. Polk. Looks like he's got down the road at least. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this up. We will set all of our units to long range. And we will speed things along and await the Union arrival. Okay, so I'll slow things down. We do have dust clouds approaching our positions. I think the battle's about to begin, and Lew Wallace is joining the battle with another 1,000 men. So we do have, all right, look at our composition. 12th Louisiana Regiment and the Senior Brigade in reserve over here. Decent range with artillery. Let's see if we can move these boys up on the line. Tennessee Light Battery and Point Coop Artillery. Some Jameses. And then Featherston. The 10th Arkansas under Merrick. And the 12th Arkansas under Gannett. And over here on the other side we have Stevens Brigade. 2,000 men almost, with Enfields. That may be our best unit. Now we have Tappan's Brigade, which is regiment size. Finally, Russell's Brigade, which is probably our other good regiment. Yeah, because none of these guys have anything other than smoothbores. And we've got plenty of artillery lined up here, ready to fire. They should be coming down this road. As you can see, there's plenty of smoke. There they go. Artillery opens up, and the Indian Home Guard, 1,900 men. They are already, looks a little shaken. So our artillery is open fire on them. Don't know that they're actually taking casualties. Yeah, it's still showing 0. They may have taken 1 or 2. They definitely know our position now. They're falling back, and artillery may be, yeah, it looks like they're still kind of in range. 2,400, or 24-pound howitzers under AP Stewart. Easily, probably our best artillery unit. And they're advancing again. I don't know that they're going to get into, I mean, it would be amazing if they would get into canister range, which is this dotted line here. I see a bunch more smoke, but we haven't spotted any more units. It is late in the day. And they are... There's no way they survive this. Yeah. Canister opened up. Infantry opened up. It's saying 85 casualties, but I would imagine quite a bit more than that. You can see the pockets of dead from the engagement. Okay, I think I just saw some infantry also moving down the road. Our artillery trying to open up on them. Oh, that is more, that's dismounted cavalry. Second, keep losing them. And we definitely have some infantry moving back, further back. Cavalry, okay. We might get a proper line of battle. Give them a little bit more speed here. It looks like Iowa. Let's get better command view. So they're setting up with cavalry on our left. Bunch of artillery. Although one already seems maybe abandoned. Okay, end of day. I do like our position. I think I need to extend. So I'm going to move Tappan further out and Stevens against Russell. I also think we need to protect our flank. So I'll move the senior brigade off to our right and the Louisiana regiment as our only reserve. Stewart, I think, has an amazing field of fire, but I wonder if we can get it a bit better. Okay, and let me fine-tune positioning. Alright, I think I like this as our formation. Alright, let's begin the day. Massive grand battery to our front. Looks like they positioned all cavalry on our left and infantry on our right. Be interesting to see. Okay, are they going to outflank us? Looks like that's what they're going for. They do have, okay, they do have some infantry. The WSS and Missouri Engineers. Okay, it would appear I need to move this regiment over at the double time. And I'm going to pull these boys forward. Actually, leave the artillery open so that we can open up on the 7th U.S. Regiment, which has already taken some casualties, is probably, yes, now in canister range of both of those batteries. They're not going to last long. Let's go ahead. Okay, we are firing into their flank, and they're gone. 13th U.S. Regiment should be also canister, canister, and almost canister. Beautiful. Alright, doesn't look like we're getting anybody else advancing, so let's shiftify, and let's bring our units into action. And I want these guys now over here. So, Tappan's Brigade, I mean, 20% casualties almost. I can understand that. But does look like we have broken both regiments that assaulted us. We've driven off a Wisconsin regiment. Let me go ahead and advance Russell a little bit further. I almost want to go with Pillow's infantry to advance on the artillery. I mean, 100 pieces of artillery, that would be amazing. Let's go ahead. This is a risky move. And we're going to ask them to each go double time. Folks battery is nervous. Okay. Ooh. I need these guys to start firing. I need these guys to start firing. And what happened? Steven? Okay. Let's advance you this way then. Okay, easier to do this one on the battle map. Okay, they're gone. I might just charge in. Before my boys take too much canister. Just charge in, take out as many as possible. Alright, Russell, I need you on the next. Are you firing? Okay. Taking that artillery fire on the side is hurting him. But we don't have to drive off too much. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Let's go. And let's go. Alright. Driving off these artillery pieces not only gives us the capture of the guns, more likely, but it's definitely going to speed along our victory. The faster we can finish, the more men of Russell's brigade will save. How are you doing? Alright, you need to switch. And Russell, go ahead and go over there. Alright, it's not bloodless, that's for sure. I'm sorry. Okay, their entire army is routed except for these handful of artillery brigades and this cavalry unit. I mean, I'm going to go with I can still win this. Charge, boys. Yeah, and you advance and attack them. I'm not certain how they call this a loss at this point. I mean, yeah, all these units may break, whatever. Let's speed it up. Okay, they broke. major Confederate defeat. Major defeat. They must have had a lot of units still coming on the battlefield, because that was not 11,000 infantry. I faced 4 regiments. Okay. If that's why I lost, is because I was too aggressive, I get it. It is still painful. Can I see... hold up. There's this. I wish I could see where their units were. Strength. Okay, so the Army of Mississippi did not engage at all. This is, okay. That is my mistake then, thinking that what was in front of me was all they had. Okay. Yeah, 19% casualties. Did any of our units actually do well? Combat report. 313 for Russell's brigade. And, yeah. How did the heavy cost 30? Oh. I can't. Doesn't look like it's going to let me pull up just the 1st Tennessee Heavy Battery. But they cost 30 casualties. Okay. Well, at least I know why we lost and I understand it. Disaster at Columbus. Western Department fleeing in panic. Colonel Featherston loses face. Lieutenant Schofield loses face. Alright. 1,000 missing. I wonder, did we have a unit at the last minute surrender? Let me see if I can pull up. Might have to wait for them to be unengaged. Yeah, let me... Western Department. Alright. Yep, they're breaking. There we go. Alright. It does look like we're being heavily pursued. And I wish we wouldn't pull off the road like that. Okay. Tappan, Russell, Stephen, yeah. Senior Brigade. 500, 850. Oh. 1,000 men missing. Alright, let's let Polk get into place. And then I want to pull him down to Jackson. With that big of a force, I don't know where we're going to, even if I pulled Hardy over, I don't know that we could beat them. Fort Cochrane was completed. My Richmond defenses. Alright. I mean, I can't recruit anything. Except for maybe... Yeah, I can do artillery battery. Let's... Recruit... Garrison, not field army. And... Virginia. These filters make things so much easier. Let's see here. Palmer, you're from Tennessee. We're going to replace you with... Do we have someone from Maryland? We do. Let's go with this fine gentleman. And we will upgrade maybe the 24-pounders. Blakely's. It's Richmond defenses. Let's go with the howitzers. Okay. So that should at least slow down the Union. And actually, let me look at. I mean, we could possibly like swing one or two of these troops in. I love the idea of having the Confederate States Marine Corps. All right. Are we facing anything else? Don't see this moving. And we completed Fort Huggins. Okay. So this would be the defenses for Magruder. We do have D.H. Hill completing defenses up here. So this would be the two lines, just in case the Union do land at Fort Monroe and work their way up the peninsula. We have defenses in place. Let's see, is Johnson? He does not appear to be moving. Let's get him going to Beverly. And all right, we have called for volunteers to your contracts. Congress sanctions further enlistment. States forming new regiments. All right, so we've got, let's just double check things here. Not going to do those. Policies. So our reorganization is here. I do not want to do that until at least early spring of '62. I also don't think we do Militia Act 3 until about then. Let's see, what should we do? I need some European weapons. That's becoming clearly obvious. So let's go there. Finances, let me just double check here. Let's definitely increase that and increase that. I want to get some projects done. And the rest I'm not as worried about. As far as strategy, okay, we're at 116, they're up to 125. Fair enough on them. Total battles won, it is now 11 to 15. And we've actually taken more casualties. Our experience is better though. Alright. Once Polk reaches this... I'm sorry. Oh. Hold up. Can I rush them to their aid? Sunk a U.S. ship. Disaster at Memphis Ferry. We lost one ship. Okay. And then immediately, okay. Polk. You know what? Glorious victory at Memphis Ferry. Lovely. I wonder if Fort Pillow garrison came in to play to that at all. If forts actually do anything to defend rivers. Do I want to pull Polk all the way back to Corinth and start building that? Or is it Corinth, or is it, well, for the Union it would be Corinth because they would utilize the river. I also think this Bolivar or Holly Springs junction could be very important. But for now, I don't want to give up too much of the state too quickly. Let's build a depot here in Jackson, and we'll go from there. Still not seeing much movement. We'll call this episode done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and leave me comments. Love hearing from you guys. Thank you very much.